Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kishalai. So in this particular video, I'm going to talk about that what should be your preparation for upcoming 2 months. So what can be the strategy so that you can prepare well and do well in the final exam that is just 2 months away from current date. So I hope you all are preparing well, and there are lot of students who was asking me that what should be the preparation for next 2 months, sir. So please make a video. So I thought, okay, let's make a video regarding stating what you should and shouldn't do for this upcoming 2 months. So this particular video is for what you should do for the next 2 months, and there will be a continuation of this video in the next video. There I'll discuss that what you shouldn't do, what you should avoid in this next 2 months, that is most crucial for you, because whatever will be your preparation for this next upcoming 2 months, that will play a very crucial role in your final gate exam and the score. So this 2 months is very crucial, so please plan accordingly, and the strategy I'm going to share, please follow that and try to do well in the preparation so that you can do well in the final exam also. So please watch the video till end. I'll be sharing the whole strategy in this video. And before that, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it and hit the bell icon so that you get all the notifications regularly. Now without further ado, let's get started with today's video. First thing is, try to complete the syllabus as early as possible. So if you are someone who is yet to finish the GATE syllabus, so try to finish this by this December, because the first thing is that you have to finish the syllabus, and then only you can go to question solving and giving mock test and all. So if you are someone who is yet to complete the syllabus, so then please solve it. Now there is a catch. If you are someone who is pending with a lot of syllabus, then try to complete as much as possible in the December. So whatever you can complete by December, that is the stopping is. I mean, don't try to cover the syllabus till last week of GATE. So that won't help. So what you need to do is whatever you can finish by this month, that you do. So read from the resources that is available, from your coaching notes or video lectures, what is available. So try to read them and try to finish as much as possible by this December. And then from next month, then from January, try to solve previous year question, try giving mock tests, revise the subjects, because you need to revise the subjects also, otherwise you'll be forgetting. So then you should do that. So don't, I mean, whoever who is like pending with more than 50% of the syllabus, don't be in a mindset that I'll be finishing everything. So that is not possible. Even you can finish everything, but you won't be 100% confident in all of the subjects, and that basically not completing those subjects. So try to complete those subjects where you are most comfortable with, and most confident also. So try to finish those subjects and then try to revise them, solve previous year question paper, and then give the mock test. So that I'm saying is because whenever you'll be going for the GATE, try to be in a state that whatever subjects you have prepared, you are fully confident about, and so that you won't do much mistakes from that particular courses. If you complete all the subjects but you are not confident with many of them, then your chances of doing silly mistakes or normal mistakes will be more. So don't do that. Whatever you can, try to complete it by this December, and then move to revision, previous year question and all. Next is mock tests. So whenever you are preparing for any subjects, when you are reading those subjects, try to give some mock tests, subject wise mock tests, try to give them and analyze them. So most important part of the mock test is not giving the mock test, but how you are analyzing the mock test. So how you are checking what are your strong area, what are weak area, how much you are scoring in the 1 mark section, how much you are scoring in the 2 mark section, how much silly mistakes you are doing. So all of these things you need to keep track of, and you need to check regularly that how you are improving and all. So I'll suggest you, when you are when you'll be reading the subjects and completing them, try to give subject wise mock test, like maybe single subjects, or maybe you combine 2-3 subjects and give the medium test, I would say. So try to give them and try to analyze them. So what I used to do is I used to maintain a Excel sheet where I used to write that how many questions I have done silly mistakes, how many 1 mark question I have corrected, how many 2 mark question I have corrected, and also the silly mistakes I try to rectify them. So all of these things I used to track. And the thing is that I said it again and again, that all these mock test results and all that won't be anything. I mean, that won't matter. I mean, after your GATE exam, if your score is not that good, if your rank is not that good, nobody will ask you that how is your performance in the mock test, because nobody cares about the mock test. So these are just for your own evaluation, that you are evaluating yourself regularly, day by day, that how you are performing, and for that you need to keep track of all those mistakes that you are doing. So please do give mock test, small mock test only, the subjects wise mock test. And once you are done with all the subjects by December, then from the January you start giving them the full length test. But if you're someone who has already completed all the syllabus, then you can start giving mock test from this month only. So then the strategy again similar, that please keep track of all the mistakes that you are doing and try to rectify them, so that you don't do those mistakes again in the gate, and so that you can even get a good score in the final gate exam. So next is, there are three subjects that you should give special attention. That is C programming, that is C coding, that is to come in the gate, aptitude, and mathematics. So I hope you have seen previous year questions, and you can see it very clearly that the marks from the score distribution, that from these three subjects, that is C coding, aptitude, and mathematics, around 35 to 40 marks will come from this particular three subjects. So you should give special attention to these three subjects, and I will suggest you allocate some part of your day to practice these questions, like to practice solving C coding, practice some of the aptitude questions, and mathematics. Mathematics is all about practicing. The more you practice, the better you score. So what I used to do, I used to keep my afternoon sections, that is after lunch from 2 to 4. I used to keep for these three subjects. So like 30 minutes I used to prepare for aptitude, then 30 minutes for C programming, and then 1 hour or 1.5 hours for mathematics. So please do this habit and practice it regularly, because these three subjects will score almost 30 to 40% of your overall grade score. So these three subjects should get a proper attention, and for the next 2 months, make a habit, so that you will be in a regular touch of solving mathematical questions, aptitude question, and C coding. And this will actually help you, and this will improve your skill for these three subjects, and eventually it will help you to get a good score in the gate. Now once you are done with all the subjects that you can cover in this month, so whatever you can cover within this month, just stop it by December end. Now you have to do few things. First of all, you have to revise those subjects regularly. So whatever you have studied so far till December, try to revise all those subjects from January, so that you don't forget them. So try to revise them regularly. Second thing is, try to practice the previous year questions again. I mean, I hope you will be practicing the previous question when you are covering the subjects. But once you are done with all the subjects also, then try to solve the previous question once again. See, because those previous year questions are the actual questions that is set by IITs. No coaching institution can replicate them. So as much as so how many times you can solve those previous year questions, that is sufficient. I mean, I will advise you to solve them again and again, so that you can solve the quality of papers. So try to solve them, and if not possible subjects wise, I will recommend you that you can take a particular year, suppose 2014, 2015, and solve all the 65 questions. So like you spend 2 hours continuously and try to solve them. And this is how also you can solve the previous year question, and then try to analyze them. I mean, how you are performing and all. The next thing is, try to give some full length mock test. What I'm saying is, like 3 hours you allocate for those papers, and try to solve them. And once you solve, try to solve them in the gate timing. By then, I think by January you will be able to know what will be your slot for gate. Try to solve those mock tests in that particular time, and then try to analyze them in the evening. I mean, in the evening time, whatever you're getting, try to analyze them, see what are the weak areas, strong areas, and whatever is your weak area, try to revise those subjects again. Try to solve more questions from previous year, or from the standard textbook, from other sources also, from that particular area where you are weak, so that you can improve in that particular area. And again, I am saying, you keep track of what you are doing, which are the subjects you are doing well, which are the sections, like 1 marks, 2 marks, aptitude, where you are lagging. Please keep track of them, and then try to improve. Finally, I'll tell you that this coming 2 months is very crucial for any aspirant's life, because you can feel it, that your concentration or focus will be at very high level if you are preparing for GATE and for this next 2 months. So I will suggest you that plan accordingly. Obviously, for the next 2 months, you will be studying a bit more. I mean, you will be increasing your the overall hours that you study. Like if till now you are studying for 6 hours or 7 hours, now you'll be studying for 10 hours. I am not saying you to study, do overstudy. Like I will never advise you to study for 15 hours or 16 hours, because I personally feel that if you study for so long, it's kind of mechanical. I mean, you are just studying, you are not understanding that much. So do relax sometimes, do read books and all, but try to be in that zone. Don't try to be defocused from the preparation. Try to be in that zone and take some rest, come back and read. But obviously plan accordingly. Whatever you are trying to achieve, how much you are trying to achieve every day, plan accordingly and try to fulfill them, so that you don't waste much of the time. So all this enjoyment and all, please avoid it for some time. Try to focus on the preparation and try to be in that zone of preparation, so that for the next 2 months you will be preparing for the gate exam, and you will be ending it at the end of gate exam. So please do plan accordingly and try to prepare as hard as possible, so that you can do well in the final exam, because that is the dream, that is the goal, that you'll be doing well in the gate exam. Yeah, so that's it guys, that's it about my suggestion to all of you, so that you have to do these things. You try to complete the subjects as much as possible by December. Then try to practice practice previous year questions and mock tests, and try to see where are you lagging, and try to rectify them. Revise those subjects, solve more questions from that area, and from the strong area you keep on doing the good thing that you are doing. And I hope if you do it for the next couple of months, that is most crucial for you, you will be doing a very good score in the gate examination. So that's it guys, that's it about today's video. If you like the video, please like it and share it with other people, so that they also get to know about this channel, and they also get to know about my videos that I prepared. Also, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and hit the bell icon, so that you get all the notifications regularly. So that's it guys, that's it for today's video. I'm meeting in the next video with a new video.